right, day 2 of supply and demand. You are learning about law of supply, law of demand, and equilibrium. So right now I'm going to teach you about the law of demand. So if you go onto our classroom, the link we have set up there for the website, the econ website, you will see this exact thing on the PowerPoint for law of demand 4.2. However, I wanted to draw it out for you and show you exactly what it's showing and tell you what it's showing, because sometimes that just makes more sense for people. If you already understand it, cool, you can just move on. But I will be recording a portion on price and quantity in a minute too when it comes to demand. So maybe stick around for that. I'll put a timestamp on where that's at. But okay. So online, the graphic already has the chart filled in and everything. I wanted to do the graphing with you guys to show you exactly how this gets graphed. So the demand schedule. So let's say this is, I don't know, let's say this is Bob's demand schedule, okay? This is Bob's demand schedule. And he demands how much apple juice he wants, at which price, and how many he'll buy at that price. At 75 cents per bottle of apple juice, Bob is willing to buy 5 a week. So 75 to 5 right here is where we're going to go for this first column. Perfect. When the price gets bumped up to $1, Bob's like, I guess I'll buy 4 of them. I don't really need 5 at $1. So Bob buys 4 at $1. So $1, 4. Okay, perfect. Then the next week he sees that, oh shoot, it went up to $1.25. He's like, I only really need to buy 3. I guess I can drink more water this week. $1.25, 3 right here. The next week, $1.50, only needs to buy 2, drinking more water because the price is increasing. And $1.75 at $1 and $2, we're off. So the whole deal here is showing that when price tends to increase, quantity demanded tends to decrease. So let me see how straight my line can be here. You know what? That wasn't bad until I got to the end. That was trash, but whatever. It's fine. So the whole idea with, I can write under here, you guys can see that, okay? Quantity demanded, okay? A change in price equals a change in quantity demanded. So this little triangle right here, this little triangle means change, okay? That little triangle right there means a change. So the change in the price changes the quantity that is being demanded. So when the price increased, the quantity that Bob demanded decreased. So let me make sure that I have this. So when the price changes, it is a shift along the line, which means that we're shifting from dot to dot to dot. We're moving along the line. It's movement along the line, okay? Quantity demanded equals movement along the line. This is insane. Anyways, it means movement along the line, okay? Okay. I'm running out of space to write. Well, actually, I can write over here, can't I? Yeah, you can see that. Okay. When the price increases, the quantity demanded is going to decrease. Price increase, quantity demanded decrease, okay? When the price decreases, the quantity demanded is going to increase. Because we all want the cheapest we can possibly get something. We all want to buy the cheapest of everything. So like If you were to go to the store and you saw your favorite headphones they were charging you $50 at one point. Then the next week you come in, they have them on sale for $40. You're willing to buy more of something because it's at a lower price. That's just how we are as people. We want to get a better deal. We don't want to spend more money if we don't have to. So that's the idea right here between law of demand and price and quantity demanded. All right, now we're going to move on to the law of supply here. Sorry, I'm going to move you closer again. Okay. We're going to work on law of supply here. So this is a little bit opposite. The other way, the line was going up this way. Now we're going to have it where the line is going this way. Because that is how supply and demand works. Let me show you a little graph. Can you see up here, down here, somewhere? Right here. Let's go right here. Okay. This is how supply and demand is written every single time. Supply always goes this way. Demand always goes that way. That's just your general supply and demand graph. Okay. So we're talking supply, we're talking about a business, usually, entrepreneur, so on and so forth. And this time we're talking about Bob's Barber Shop supply curve. So you have the price per haircut and how many haircuts Bob is willing to do a day at that price. So at $6 a day, Bob is willing to do 20 haircuts. At $8 a day, Bob is willing to do more haircuts, 30 haircuts. By the end of it, when we get to $16 per haircut, he's willing to do about 70 haircuts a day. Granted, that's a little insane. Bob's gonna be real tired. But that's the example we have. Again, this is on the Econ website. It is on the slideshow under 4.2 for law of supply. So here's how it would be graphed. You can go look at that graph if you want to on the website, or you can watch me graph it. It's up to you. I don't like how far away you are, but this is where we're at. So the first one we're going to plot on here is $6 at 20. So $6 at 20, right here. Perfect. $8 haircuts, I was willing to do 30, right here. $10 per haircut, Bob's willing to do 40, and so on and so forth. And we're just going to keep moving up. $12, 50 haircuts. $14, 60 haircuts. 70 haircuts at $16. Now my line's going to get a little off kilter because this is not straight, but that's just because I'm really bad at drawing lines, okay? Don't judge me. Or judge me, I don't really care. But yeah, no, my line's a little bit off. Just a little bit. No, it's really off. But that is a supply line. That is the law of supply. The law of supply states that businesses are willing to supply more items at a higher price. So, again, let me verify this. Yeah. So again, a change in price equals a change. Oh, I wrote that wrong. Oh well. A change in quantity supplied. So a change in price equals a change in quantity supplied. And it's movement along the curve. So it's moving along the curve. We're moving dot to dot, dot to dot, to dot to dot. Okay? So if the price increases, okay? Can you see over here again? Yeah, you can, okay. If price increases, quantity supplied is also going to increase because, businesses want to sell more when the price is higher. If price goes down, the quantity supplied is going to go down. They're going to hold back. They're not going to supply as much because the price has gone down. They want to make the most money they can off of their products. So you have the demand side, which is people wanting to get items at the lowest price possible. And you have the supply side, which is suppliers wanting to make the most money possible and charge the highest price possible. So then how does that work when you have to put them together? Because in order for demands to be met, you have to have the supply. And in order for your supply to keep going, your business to be successful, you have to have demand. Let me show you. So here's this whole example. I'm going to add in a demand line, Okay, this is solely for visual purposes. And this is the demand line, okay? Quantity demanded, quantity supplied, okay? We have this fancy little spot on this X. So right here, we have supply, quantity supplied at $6 is 20. But quantity demanded at $6 is 50. Which means that there is a 30 haircut difference between what's being supplied and what's being demanded. 30 people are not getting their hair cut at $6. Okay? Right there. 30 people are not getting their hair cut at $6 because 50 minus 20 is 30, and that's the gap. Okay? So if we go above this spot, you have, let's say demand is right here. So at $12 being supplied, quantity supplied, they're willing to supply you with 50 haircuts. But all that is being demanded at $12 is 30 haircuts. So this barber is willing to do 20 more haircuts than is being demanded. So he is not meeting his supply. He's exceeding it, okay? The part I want you to focus on here, though, is this spot right here. This is our merry-go-happy, everyone's happy, we're living a wonderful world of rainbows and butterflies and just all the magical unicorns, and that is what we call, this spot right here is what we call the equilibrium. That is the equilibrium. That is where the world is happy and we live as one because the demand is equal with supply. $10 haircuts, 40 haircuts. Demand being demanded, 40 haircuts at $10. Supply, $10, 40 haircuts. Everyone's happy. Here's the deal with this though. This is extremely hard to gauge because people's wants and needs shift minutely, secondly, like all the time. It is very, very difficult to hit the equilibrium point. But that is the point that economists shoot for when we're talking about supply and demand. They want to end up at the equilibrium because then we're not overutilizing materials, resources, we're not underutilizing materials, and people aren't being let down. We're equal, we're happy, so on and so forth. So this is the equilibrium. The same amount is being supplied as being demanded. Happy, happy, quantity demanded equals quantity supplied at equilibrium, right here. So, that is your law of supply, law of demand, equilibrium lesson. Let me know if you have any other questions. Again, shoot me an email. You guys are amazing and doing great work. I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.